We may be live, we may not be live. We will see.
All right, I'm about to find out.
Hey, we got some people online no matter what.
All right.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, give us 1 second. We just want to figure out.
Make sure you can see us.
Say yes in chat if we are live. Oh, there we go.
We are live on YouTube.
All right, well,
hello.
YouTube works. Poor change.
Granted, YouTube turned off last night.
Well, if I swear, it will.
Oh. Did you swear? Did I swear? Did we both swear?
I have no idea. Well, good afternoon.
Russ has confirmed.
Okay, good afternoon, goeiemiddag. Today is going to be simple. I'm not going to make anything complicated because it's Sunday and we've been packing and doing orders and packing stock and packing equipment and doing all kinds of stuff today. So it has been busy.
It always is.
Yes, it's been busy. So nothing
busy
complicated.
And meaty.
Yes, busy and meaty. So
that's meat too.
Yeah. So I'm just making our pie fillings. So we got to do those because you know, like with everything, things move and then they stop and then they move and then you run out and things like that.
And if you don't have it when the people come in because they want it when they want it now, not yesterday or a week ago or 2 months ago,
yes,
you're in trouble.
Yes, you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble right now.
So we
had in the dog house.
Well, we had like a freezer full.
Yes.
And from Thursday, people just started buying it. So by yesterday, it was empty.
Yeah, so we didn't make thinking we actually planned other things for this weekend instead of pies.
Yes, because pies we planned for next weekend because we had a freezer full. So, you know,
and
there you go.
No more.
So anyway, so I'm going to stick some, I'm going to go light a fire now. We do not have the fire cam today because my kids insist on roasting marshmallows. So I said, okay,
I gave them one part of my culture, roasting marshmallows.
Yes, so they insist on doing that. So I said, okay, we're going to spend some time here, talk some nonsense. I'll just throw these on the fire. It'll be fast. I'm making my pie mix here, so that's just gently bubbling away. And I'm going to make some grilled cheese. I'm going to make some grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yes.
Just cheese. I wanted to do the whole tomato and onion and all the other bits and pieces. But that part I can't do because
they won't eat it.
Well, except for that, you know, I had to go run around to shops and stuff. We're just busy unpacking pallets and things like that. So I'm just going to make a straightforward grilled cheese. Esme, please go away, sweetie. I am busy. She's waving a marshmallow at me because she wants to go fire grill it right now, and the fire's not even on yet. But she's got the marshmallow on the stick. So, you know, very distracting when I see the marshmallow.
Before you run, I want to tell you who's in so you can say hi. I know you heard Russ. Of course, we have Jody because he is always there. Now, I do not see your favorite note. Jody, can you remind people what to do when they first enter the stream, please? And then Pile G99.
Okay.
Yes, welcome in.
Welcome. And, yeah, Jody, Russ,
and
of course.
Ike. And AE is Colt Gaming just popped in.
And Colt, good.
Yes.
I have not created your code.
It's coming. Between the two of us, it will get done.
We'll get it done today. I still got to take one load of stuff away, and it's a 2-hour round trip.
We got Harry Toe.
Harry Toe 2. Welcome in. So, like I say, not too complicated. We're going to keep it real simple today. And I'll tell you what I did with the meat. So, we are live in the back of our retail store. Our store is this side. This is our old kitchen that we used to use when we served food. So we're cooking in this kitchen. You will hear kids, you will hear ding-dongs, you will hear staff, you might hear people and all kinds of things because it is actually live. I'm just cooking away at for those who haven't heard, my pie fillings over here. So that's just bubbling away. That's got nothing to do with the stream except that it's in the camera's view. Okay, so what I did was, these are the cheapy steaks that I cut off, some of the shoulder cuts that I sometimes find. So what I did was I salted them, both sides with Celtic salt, and I just left them. They've been out about 2-3 hours. So I salted both sides and left them, and after about 2 hours, I put some pepper, just some black pepper. And then after about another 30 minutes, I put the braai spice that we have, the Anton's braai. We call it braai rub. We're going to change the name to a braai spice.
Previously known as.
Yes, previously known as Slim Shady, you know, previously known as braai rub. So we will change that to a braai spice.
Mine.
Okay. I got this part at least. I also want some meat, man.
I thought it was for me. All of the meat.
It is. But, you know, sharing is caring.
That's hard to do, especially when you have hard meats in front of you.
Yes. So I put braai rub or braai spice on, which is like, let me give you the rundown quick: coriander, salt, black pepper, honey granules, onion, garlic, paprika, nutmeg, basil, oregano, rosemary, and thyme. So it's like just a grilled spice. So I put that on both sides, let it pull in, and I'm just going to smack this on the fire with the sausage. And that's going to be that, and then I'm going to make the bread. Yes. Yeah, well, I got cheese and normal.
Cheese sausage. I can see it looking at me through the casing.
Where did it fly in you? Where did that come from? Put you on the fire. Give it to one of the kids.
Extra protein.
Yeah.
Raisin?
Yeah. Sky raisin.
Sky raisin. Not the jalapeno stingy ones.
And then I'm going to cut the bread up. The bread I made on Friday. So I'm going to cut the bread up, and I'm going to make a little grilled cheese. We normally do the tomato, onion, cheese, but I'll just do the cheese today because the kids, we don't eat it.
Nope.
Only one kid will have the tomato. So let me go light the fire while I'm talking nonsense. I will be right back.
Yes. Now, Anton was so insistent on going to get the tomato and onion. I urged him, though. Like he says, only one of our kids eat it anyway. So this will be a glorified grilled cheese. If I remember correctly, Sticks did something months ago asking about the different grilled cheese recipes from all of his viewers. So here is one that we definitely approve of. There's something special about a smoky flavored bread. I don't know why it is so good, but it is absolutely incredible. So I want you guys to see what his tricks are for the bread to get it on the fire and make, we call them braai brokjes, which is literally fried bread, or grilled bread, that's what it stands for. And say hi to a couple of you guys who have snuck in. I see we have Slutty Pie, good to see you. Bright Can News, you are honking from Canada as always. And I thought I saw another one. Am I dreaming? No, I think I may have gotten everyone else. Okay, I thought we had someone else. Well, good. To reiterate what Anton was discussing, we've been super busy packing pallets. We are on the verge trying to get everything moved out of this side of town and closer to our land. I hope next time he makes it out there, he can do a short snippet and just talk about what we're doing, how things are going. We are still just awaiting the sale of our home, so I'm super excited about that. So if anybody's looking in Roanoke, send them to me. I can definitely show them a beautiful home. No HOA. That's very important. We are not a fan of those types of things. Believe me, there's enough dictators around. We don't need one in a neighborhood. Actually, I don't know if I want to live in a neighborhood again. I don't know how much I like people. I like space and fresh air. There's something about that. So Cult Gaming says bread is somewhat bland. You prefer rye yourself just because it has some flavor in it. I would agree with you. There is something very special to Anton's bread. I don't know. Do you make your own bread, Cult Gaming? Have you made it before? If you are up for the challenge, try Anton's recipe. He's got online. This stuff is so good. I don't know what it is about it. It is the best bread I've ever had. It does not have a sweetness to it like most of the American breads, because I know there's an overuse, I would say, of sugar or sugar-like substances, something to sweeten, and not cardboard. It's very soft, good, versatile. You can use it as a bread bowl, like I mentioned last Friday, or eat it grilled cheese by itself, so many things. The fact that we actually have bread left, you can see how much we don't eat it. This proves that Anton and I are not consuming with the children. We still have a bunch left that he had made on Friday. But I cannot argue you on rye bread. It is very good. I'm a fan as well. Well, it used to be. What can I say? Rye to dunk in meat juice. You know, any bread to dunk in meat juice is a good thing. That is what all of us should do, Russ. Everybody needs to have juicy meat to dunk the bread in. That's probably one of the things I miss the most, especially with stews, is having something on the side to kind of help sop up the juices. The pop that Anton's made a few times is also very good for that. It mixes well with juice. So just, if you ever make the pop and try it out. You are the one I was missing, Cam. I knew there was somebody. Thank you to have popped in.
Oh, Cam is here. All right. All the usual suspects.
Cam says, speaking of the children, you should probably have something to put over the camera in case you don't stop it before the little ones come in again. No, that was just an oops. I know. you didn't know that kids were on camera for like
No.
5, or you told me it may not
Yeah.
have been done properly.
Yeah. Didn't they have the back of the heads though?
That's okay. We'll take back of heads.
Yes.
We discussed that. We'll be watching closer just to make sure that we do not have them on screen again.
Yeah, I don't mind so much the small guy because once he grows up, he's going to look different. But you know, the other guys are a little bigger, so I don't want to get them on camera just yet.
So, Anton, what kind of bread is best for rye breads?
You gotta, so you can use sliced bread, but you gotta have it a little stale. You don't want it fresh. Fresh bread is too soft. Like even this should be 4 or 5 days old.
Should have sat it out.
Yeah, I know. I should have stuck it in the fridge. That would have staled it up. But this will work. So you want it a couple of days old, and then you just slice it. Normally thicker, but I want to make more of them so the kids have more cheese and less bread. So what have we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 5 plus 2 crusts. They will eat the crusts. And put them in the bag there.
But this guy.
There we go. All right.
Wise Elk 130 asked toast it?
Yes, we're going to toast it on the fire.
On the fire.
All right, I have a special tool for that.
Ooh. You'll have to, yeah, you're going to bring it in anyway. So you'll have to pack it and have it ready here.
Yes.
There's no other way. Low and long, exactly.
Yeah, so
Russ likes the butt piece of the bread to dunk in the meat juice. That is exactly what it's there for.
Yep.
Or when it's fresh out of the oven, cut it real thick, slather with butter, and
yes, I like the heel if
that's exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, if it's nice and warm, and you cut it like that, like 2 inches thick, and you put big Kerrygold butter on it, and let it just melt in. And when you bite it, it's like from here, you have like butter and bread.
Yes.
It's like a real big smile, ear to ear.
Garlic butter, you could.
Garlic butter. I actually like apricot jam. So I prefer apricot jam like that. But it's just what I grew up with. So I'll take the apricot jam any time of the day. But garlic butter, generally it has to be a little salted. You don't want like plain butter for that. That's why I said Kerrygold and not plain butter. But you want a little salted. But you can do apricot jam. Fig jam's real good with that. I just like bread like that needs to go with jam. If the bread's not warm straight out the oven, then you can do the savories, in my opinion. But if it's warm straight out the oven, apricot jam is the
sweetness is necessary.
Yeah, it goes so well. Even the fig jam goes real well with that.
If you guys ever make the fried breads that Anton had showed before, that sliced fresh open with that apricot jam, it is incredible. No butter needed. It is fried. But
yes.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
All right, duck fat's in.
Hey, duck fat.
My mom still cuts the crust off for me. Just kidding.
Yeah. My mom always said you must eat the crust because it's good for your teeth. Just chew on it.
I'm still not sure that is what they mean when they say chewy food.
Yes. No, I agree. But
I think biltong is what they're.
Yes.
Or
yeah, there's this thing about teeth having issues because kids don't have enough chewy foods. And I thought it was nonsense. And then when you go do some research, it's actually not nonsense. It's actually true.
Dr. Wise? Dr. Wise?
I don't think it just comes from him, but it's like chewy foods help keep their teeth straight and strong and the jaws strong and things like that. So if you eat fucking hamburgers all the time, then no bueno. So let me see. I'm probably gonna have to grate some cheese. So
always
special spanner. I'll put it on the range. You know what I'll do? I'll put it. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, that'll fit.
You'll need something underneath it.
Yeah, I'm going to go get some paper.
Okay. Okay.
Or you know what I can do?
So Cult Gaming says cutting crust off is wasting food. Not in my house.
Yes.
We agree.
Yes.
But Wise Elk asks, he likes apricot jam. What do you think of peach preserves?
Yes, peach preserves are also good. Apricot preserves are better, but peach preserves are acceptable. Let me see, because I need to make a hole. But I've got to remember who goes with who.
Mm-hmm. So are you buttering the inside or the outside?
Outside. So those two go there. That's what, huh?
Uh-oh.
No, we can get it later.
Okay.
Sorry. Supplier call.
It's never a good thing on a Sunday afternoon.
No.
What's not coming?
No, probably.
Oh, no.
Probably meat. Probably a shortage or something.
Slap some mayo on that Sammy for me.
Yeah. Right, so that's good. Yeah, right. So that's all the friends. So I need to get the grater and the cheese. I want it to just slice, but I'll rather just grate it.
Diva Dog Mom says, thanks for explaining the biltong powder during the show on Friday. I ordered 4 jars after the show, 1 for me and 3 for gifts. I saw your order and I wondered if that was you. That's so awesome.
Give me 1 second. Let me just phone this guy because now I'm stressed. Oh, no. Leave it. I'll switch it off.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure that there's not a problem with my supply tomorrow.
So Anton picks up Monday mornings for our meat orders, and that is our meat supplier. So he may need to go see what's going on. The more time passes, that's crucial in that world. So he's definitely going to take care of that real quick. Happy Sunday to you, Neuro. And Russ, thanks for gifting a subscription. So excited for someone to receive that. Looks like it's Wise Elk. Perfect. Someone new. That's always a good thing. So, Ike, there was a time at Anton's that snacking on camera was forbidden. I don't care anymore. We shall eat. It doesn't matter. You guys see, we're making food anyways, and we have a horrible habit of eating breakfast in the morning, but then not eating anything all day. So by the time we get on camera, we're very hungry. This is actually the time, just after 3, when I wind up eating, even when packing, is that my morning is so full in meat production. I cannot eat anything. I can't drink anything. No touching of the hands. Of course, that causes contamination. So by the time I'm done with that type of work, I'm a little hungry. And that is this time of the day. Speaking of, I've been prepping for your guys' orders, including yours, Miss Diva Dog Mom. Excited to get everybody their yummy goods. So what is Call It Gaming, you are spot on. You cannot cook without tasting what you are cooking. So I chuckle with the people from, of course, health department. They are anti-everything. So you can't have this in your kitchen. You can't have that in your kitchen. But the fact that I have a soda water would be a big no-no. Granted, this is personal, so it is not subject to inspection if someone were to come in. But it's very similar to what they always did in the hospitals, too. I remember having to tell my staff, and it drove them crazy, you couldn't have a drink by your computer that you're working in the nurse's station, because there has to be this little designated drink zone. Otherwise, who was it? JACO, which is an acronym. I can't remember what it stands for. Don't ask me. Used to come around and inspect the hospitals and make sure that we're all doing the right thing. And there could be people at any time. So you always had to be prim and proper and to the T to make sure that you were up to standard. Same thing. Drives me crazy. I get it when you're in production, but when you're making food and enjoying life, have a drink, have a snack, and be real. What can I say? So what is everyone else having today? It's a Sunday afternoon. I don't know who all got rain. I saw a very interesting drawing of the weather cycle, I think is the way to put it here for Texas. What's everyone else having today? Cult Gaming, you speak truth, good sir. You know, it is a very, very much exactly what you are reiterating. Yes. That drives me absolutely crazy. I learned, don't offer extra information and do not ask questions unless it's absolutely relevant to why they are there. So if they are asking you something and then you need clarification, then ask a question. Otherwise, don't ask questions. Don't offer information. Do not do anything besides what are you looking for? Okay, we're going to go do that. That's all I do. I don't offer. The more you offer, the more they have ability to look into. Just don't. Just don't. We were just talking about government entities and how you do not actually have to talk to everybody. Is that true?
Yes, yes.
Oh, who do you not have to talk to, Anton?
Nobody.
I think everybody.
Yeah, you don't have to
I
talk to
actually think you have
None of
right.
them.
Well, sorry. As an American citizen, I have rights. We have also learned in the last 60 days or so that not everybody who's in America is subject to American citizen rights. Did you know that?
Yeah, I have less rights than my wife because I am not a citizen.
That's not what I mean. I mean those who may have gotten here from different means.
Yes.
May not have the same.
Yeah,
rights.
like I have the protection rights, so I don't have to talk to anyone and stuff like that. But I gotta watch my P's and Q's because I am not a Z citizen. So, which we will rectify soon, hopefully.
Very soon. So excited for that day. That is going to have to be a party.
Yeah,
we may need a hand for that one.
Yeah, everyone asks me, what am I going to do with my South African citizenship? And I said, they must just tell me where I must mail it to. Because I have no interest, man.
Send it where the sun don't shine.
Yeah, man. Rid of that communist country. Right, I'm just going to cut the piece and then we'll grate it. That's enough.
No, Jody, you're actually right on that. He's made so many things he doesn't taste it. That's what Anton does. So everything's to the gram. So he doesn't need to taste anything. Like this mix right here,
yeah.
It's never messed with. Just completed as necessary. Am I in your way? I'm sorry.
You stand that side. I just signaled. No, you can stand. Yeah,
right here.
Yes,
am
because
I too close?
I have to grate. Yeah.
But my meat's over there.
Yes. Okay. I'll take your meat.
It's mine.
Yeah. So what I do is I get my recipe sorted, and then once it's sorted, I don't have to taste it again because the problem is, you drink last night and your taste buds are different today. And you smoke and that changes your taste buds, and you eat candy and it changes your taste buds, and then you have a soda or you drink coffee or whatever and your taste buds change. So you might not be consistent, although people think they are. So I get this like bee in my bonnet, like, okay, today I'm making some new recipe. So it's like my brain that day wants to make recipes, so I make the recipe. And then I taste it and taste it and taste it until I like it. And then I've got a rule of 3. So I've got to make something 3 times before it's exact. So I'll do it 3 times and then I'll leave it. Then we'll make a few batches of that. And then if I feel like, okay, we got to make a change, then I'll make another change. Otherwise, if it's good, then I leave it and I've weighed everything out and I make notes. So like today, I've made changes on this recipe, and I took the chicken stock out because nowadays chicken stock's not chicken stock.
It's chemicals.
It's chemicals. So I've removed all stocks and things. So I've changed it to spices because that's what they do anyway. And most of it seems to be onion powder. Looks like onion powder is the big thing in most of it. So I got some onion powder, a little bit of extra salt and pepper and bits and pieces, and off we go. So let me see. Now you can go back that side.
You guys say hi to Neuro, who's reminding everybody hit the follow and smash that thumbs up. And you're going to like this. Cult Gaming said we are almost to 300 followers.
Hey!
We got to get a few more followers in.
All right.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We do have some comments on what everyone's having today. I've got some Salisbury steak, Cajun pork loin chops and dressing. And Diva gives us a rundown of their little weather trend where she is at.
Okay.
Rain, sleet, freezing rain, and snow in the past 24 hours. Doesn't that sound like a place you'd like to go?
Yeah, no.
No.
No, if they got those little bobcats in the parking lots that they move the snow around with, that's the place I don't want to be. I saw that in Virginia and Chicago. I'm like, yeah, this is not the place I'm living.
Now, Neuro also reminded people to go onto BiltongUSA.com. That is our sponsor today.
Yes, that is correct.
You can get Biltong 10% off using code S.T.F. 10. Now, granted, it does not work on some of the clearance or discounted items, so please take note of that. So if you want the 47, as awesome as it is, there is not a discount further on that. But still, check out the 47. It's incredible. And it is priced appropriately. What would you say?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Called added in, never offer information to any government official without a lawyer present, and all information goes through the lawyer first. You got it.
Correct. If you guys go look on my X account, at the top, pinned a tweet, I guess. I don't know what the fuck you call it now. Is it a post or a tweet or a X? You know? Anyway, whatever they call it now. There's this dude that tries my biltong on a We Are Changers show called Mike Flynn, and he likes it. Ask him about talking to government officials without lawyers present and see what happens. Yeah, you know, if people like that get in trouble because of talking to the government, what chance do we, us mere mortals, have? Sorry, Nicole, when you come back, just get a little plastic 6 pan. Okay. Water. Bruce Lee's favorite drink. Water. All right, sorry, my kids are going outside, so we've got a whole stream of children floating past. Let me see, so that should be good. All right, let me get the last little bit of cheese out of here. Most of the crumbs should be done. And then we can put this on the fire when it's ready.
You're going to laugh at me. I had to think of, what is a 6 pan again? It's been a minute.
Yeah, the kids must just stay away from the fire. Right, so...
I'm very behind on the chat, so I will catch up quickly, everyone.
Right, yeah, I can't read.
No, you're good. You're good. I will take care of it. Russ, I'm loving that you're eating your jelly beans to make sure that you finish them before the end of before Easter again. That is exactly what you're supposed to do.
All right.
Once upon a time.
I just want to show people this while I'm busy with this. So this guy, you close up on the breads. Sorry, I'm balancing it on the 6 pan. And now we can just stick this on the fire.
It does everything for you.
Correct. I'm going to keep it on the pan.
Yes.
All right, there we go.
And we've got Sif and Astro Sweat as well.
Oh, hey,
who gifted 5 subscriptions.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, when they do that, we can see the lurkers. I got a lurker. The Clear Sight, glad to have you.
Oh, Clear Sight is Ike. That's his other account.
Well, now he has a subscription.
Yeah, you better start chatting.
And David's Dog Spa. I don't know if I said that
David.
out late.
Wow.
I wanted
David,
to.
I've seen David's been around in some of the other chats and stuff.
He's having the Cajun pork loin.
Oh, goody, goody.
Yes, yes.
All right, sorry, I just want to get the gloves off.
You're good. You go run around and do what you need to.
All right, let me go check the fire. I'll be right back.
As Polish Dog approves, I'm going to stand here and look pretty. I'll chat with you guys in the meantime. And Astro Savage, yes. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Pesto, Russ. What are you having pesto with? I may have missed that. So, making your own broth, yes. We have spoken about that a few times. Biggest thing, we do not eat chicken. We very rarely, let me put it this way, very rarely eat chicken. After going on the biltong only diet and really discovering more about the meats and how our bodies have responded to different items, neither Anton or I are as keen on chicken, which means we don't really have chicken bones or scraps or anything to make that broth. That doesn't mean I can't focus on the beef broth. And that's where Diva Dog Mom mentioned with the biltong powder. That was something Anton had spoken about Friday extensively. We've used the powder as a stock additive to all kinds of different dishes, which has been really helpful. So kind of making our own, just not in the traditional forms by any means.
Right, let me just start popping these guys in here. I heard paper. Yes, I see paper.
I love the red rash, Neuro. You are spot on.
What's
There's something special about a red rash on a chat. He says congrats to everyone who caught the red rash. That is an awesome way to put it. And Russ, you're at it again, gifting another red rash. Here we go.
Yeah.
You guys make me laugh. I love it. Thank you.
All right.
And Bright Can, you never let us down. You're honking at
Sorry.
everyone.
Hey, Bright Can.
Hey, Polish dog, you are so funny. You have not said a word, but you say I approve when I mention his name. You made my day. Thank you for that. Now I'm probably red in the face versus red rash on the screen. How about that?
All right, there we go. That is good. All good.
Astro Sweat says that Neuro should be a med here. I know he meant mod.
Is a Neuro mod? Oh, we got to go check that out. We got to sort that out.
I don't think we have sorted that out.
Oh yeah, but we only have like
small. We
only have like 5 people talking. So
you know, we feel bad asking for people to do things when they don't have to.
But I think I did say before. Sorry, I got like the whole lid in front of my face. I think I did say before that we must make Neuro a mod.
Yes.
So this is our steak. So this is basically gonna cook till it's like shredded. Let me give that a little bit more juice. Here we go. All right, that's ready. Not walk into that. That's ready. So that's the sausage. Let me get the steak out.
And Polish dog, there's always meat sweets at Anton's. You see? The steak, the sausage,
Sorry.
the biltong,
Yes.
the wife elbowing him in the stomach, that too. That happens a lot too.
Limited space, man.
Right? Right. Oh, and the sausage is actually 2 coils. There's a cheese one and a traditional one. So the kids will dig the cheese.
Yeah, sorry, no, for everybody that's a little later, no video of like fire cam because the kids want to roast marshmallows and they asked me and they're running around outside and so I decided, you know what, it's just too complicated.
And there's only one now. It's so sad.
What's that?
There's one Bri.
Oh yeah, yeah, they appropriated without compensation our other bride. You know, also known as theft, unless you're a commie, which
also
is like
known as theft. Oh no, that's a redistribution of wealth.
yes,
Is
yes,
that right?
yes, yes,
Is that
yes,
the term?
yes. Someone decided that I have 2 and he has none, but you know the fucker took the good one.
Right, the deep one
Yes,
with the extra tools on it.
yes. So
Took my tools, man.
oh, but it's okay. That guy, something's gonna come around and bite him.
It always does. Our biggest thing is the theory of karma.
Yep.
You know, what goes around comes
Absolutely,
around. So
man.
we don't fight unnecessarily.
No, it's gonna, you know, someday he's gonna like have a stroke or something, and he's not gonna understand why.
No, why are you telling on me? I may be a mod. I don't know. I know you can see it in there that I'm not, but that's okay. Wise Elk asked if we would use beef bones to make broth.
If what?
We would use beef bones.
Yes, but so here's the problem. People assume we work with a lot of beef, which is correct, but we work with a very specific type of beef. So we've got 2 cuts that we use mainly, and there are no bones. So it's very hard to make a broth if you don't have bones. So I would prefer if I got bones and I could cook them off and, you know, make a broth and then I put the broth in here. But I have to buy bones for that, which makes no sense. And the problem is in a commercial kitchen like we run, you know, like partly here, whatever you have has to be a standard. So you've got to have standard procedures for it, and you've got to have standard handling and, you know, what's the HIPAA bullshit, and so all of it's got to be standard. Yeah. So when I buy bones for broth, I've got to buy the same bones. I've got to store them the same way. I've got to find a space in my fridge where they go, you know, where they live, and they got to get dated and they got to get used.
Doesn't mean it won't ever happen.
No, it doesn't.
Here.
Doesn't mean it won't happen. But the thing is, there has to be a process. So I got to buy, you know, 20 pounds or 50 pounds or 100 pounds of bone. So it depends on how the box comes. And then, you know, when I buy them, then I got to say, all right, so it's 100 pounds. I'm going to use 20 at a time. So I've got to vacuum seal and pack and freeze in 3 batches or 5 batches or whatever sizes they got. You've got to put the others away, and then those I've got to go make the broth, and that broth has to run for a specific time. So I've got to say 20 pounds of bones, then I've got to put, you know, 10 liters of water or whatever, and then it's got to cook for X amount of hours at a specific heat, so it's the same the whole time. And
can I brag on something you do with this that makes it so you don't actually require that?
sure.
He's figured out a technique with the meat anyways that renders the juices, which nothing's ever wasted, if that helps. So there's a extra meat trick, which maybe one day you'll share it, but as of now, that doesn't make it necessary to add in like a bone broth.
Yes, I add the chicken stock for flavor more than anything else, but there's enough moisture. But you know, so there's a process you've got to go through, and then you know it's got to go in a specific spot in the fridge because you know that's where it goes. It's got to get dated. If it's too big, you've got to pack the rest up, and then you've got to make the same thing over and over because you have to stay consistent and you have to have your recipes consistent. So you've got to render it down to a specific amount, and then you've got to use that, and the strength has got to be the same. And so it's easier if you have dry ingredients or canned ingredients. Like I don't mind using canned tomatoes instead of, I used fresh tomatoes in the beginning, and it's interesting how they differ depending on season and type. Well, type of course, but see, like if you buy what's those
cherry or
not the cherry Roma tomatoes, like they're not always the same. So your salt in your pot changes according to the season and where they're from. So you know, a Roma tomato is not just a Roma tomato. So it's much easier buying canned tomatoes and putting that in, and then they got normally a little bit of sodium in them. They probably add a little bit of salt just to help preserve. And then take that into account and reduce the salt you actually put in your meals.
Is canning safe? Does that actually keep a product, make it last? Has it been around for a while?
Yeah, it's been around for a while. I remember at school, they used to tell us, if the can's dented, double check it, and if it's swollen. But otherwise, just the cans are fine. Now they come with like a 2-year expiry, and everybody and everybody loses their mind when it's past not expiry, it's best by. And everybody loses their mind, and it's like, no, this is like a 15 to 20 year like shelf stable product in a can. It's not like 18 months. So the 18 months date is there to make you buy more.
Sorry, that is a high horse I will struggle to get off of. I was showing one of our customers how the best buy dates are completely false by our Easter items. I have a Cadbury Easter item, which is just a plain dairy milk product. It is dated for July 31st of 2025. Would you believe it? We just got it in. It is for this season. And then I have these beautiful Cadbury Dairy Milk bars. Guess how long they last for? They are dated for April 1st of 2026. I've had those since the beginning of January. That batch is almost out because we knew to buy about 4 boxes of them because they don't stop moving. We've bought others since, but we've learned if we run out, people get upset. So I keep that one in stock no matter what. That's a game, people. Don't listen to it. Don't fall for it. It's not real. Femboy, you are 100% correct. That is hamburger helper in there that is going to go in puff pastry, and everybody's going to eat it and love it. It's actually steak roll mix. So it's pulled roast beef. Very good. And I do agree with Cult Gaming and his FAFO. I am way behind on chat, so I'm going to kind of stream through a little bit. And by the way, Femboy, you missed last Friday. I mentioned your name somewhere in there saying that you needed to give the man props. He's been doing some workouts here in the shop in the mornings. Astro Sweat, that is awesome. Day 2 of giant bone broth simmering. Another day to go. That is awesome. And Jody, I need to check out your ex. And you can, oh, okay, I can see your barbecue smoker. We were talking about you with our kids the other day. I can't remember what it was that brought up the conversation, but we were able to reference you because of the barbecue sauce. And then they thought, oh, that's someone we don't know, but know of, was how they put it. I thought that was pretty cool. But I will definitely check out your barbecue smoker. Honestly, the grill walking away, it's more comical than anything else. As we mentioned, we've been here 6.5 years in this location, in this spot. Grills outside, no changes. In the community, we've been here for 10 years. So to have something actually go missing when we've been here for so long, it's
interesting.
Well,
okay, let me stand this side, and then I'm going to go out in like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to start with this.
Are you on?
Yes.
Do I need to turn you on?
I am on.
No, you're on.
Yes, I should be. I should be.
Just make
you always turn me on, but I mean, you know, it's all good. What did I want to say?
I don't know.
I actually suspect someone did it just to be obnoxious. That's my suspicion. I don't think it's actually stolen. I think someone took it and probably put it in the trash or did something stupid just to be obnoxious, because we have some people that really like us around here. You know? So I'm gonna step outside.
Okay.
And there's a undercover police car standing in front of the door, you know, across the parking. So I don't know what's going on there. So
Over
I'll
here?
go check. No, this side. Where the grill is.
Okay, go.
You know, yeah. I'll see you guys now.
It is not off.
I know. I will press the button
no
longer.
issue. All right, Nora, what are you going to make for dinner? I am curious. Would love to hear what you are having, good sir. Now, I do want to say Anton's been watching some interesting stuff with tallow. So I have a feeling maybe because tallow is something that we are able to render from things that we purchase and already have in our normal routine, we may look at options with that. So before we run into making broths, we can see about tallow. So that would be interesting if we can do that instead. I'm excited to find out what we might do. So, Cult Gaming, where does this... I feed my enemies to the black bears that live around here. No, bears are no joke. You know, when you actually look at them in action, you remember they are a king of their own little cycle. So no thank you. I will keep my distance from them. Biggest thing, don't run, which I don't actually know what you're supposed to do, because if you can't run and you really shouldn't stay still, what do you do, Cult Gaming? What do you do? Astro Sweat, says they have lynx, cougars, wolves, and grizzlies. Well, that's some interesting animals as well. I will admit, though, the animals in Africa are still significantly more deadly than the ones here in Texas. We'll put it that way. We've got a armadillo here and there, and what do they call the... I am blanking on what... Anton always calls them dumpster cats. What are they? The I'm blanking. He'll know what it is. We don't see too many animals here in the city. There's not much. I'm very excited to see if we see anything out on the land. Maybe we have some friends, some deer, some things running around. Ike, don't be such a critic. Hey, Bright Ken, you can see your barbecue. Does that mean you're going to light it up? I hope you're having something good. And Sensei, beef tenderloin this evening with the family. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy. Canning is fun. It is its own world. I will say we've learned a lot. Commercial canning versus what you do at home. We started with the small steps at home and then evolved into further techniques here in the shop, and we do have machinery to assist with it, but we haven't broken it out quite yet, just because the batches we do, I chuckled, this huge pot, it is big. I mean, if I stand by it, you can get an idea as size-wise. It's small when it comes to manufacturing. That would be considered small. We call it a rondo, and I cannot remember the exact size. Anton would have to tell you guys gallon-wise how much that would hold. But when we make a pot of something in there, it's too small for the machines. So we would rather do it by hand just because it's not going to work otherwise. And we've done chutneys. Anton makes a killer mango chutney and peach chutney. We've got a sauce called brie sauce, which is like a barbecue sauce. He does a tomato onion relish, which I know you guys have seen him make many times for the pop. And other...
It's almost done.
What's the friend up to?
Oh, I don't know. He's just sitting there. Watching our live stream. Wondering what we're doing. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are the kids out there really making him nervous, you know?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Mind you, we have a kid that's old enough to monitor shorter children. So
yeah. No, we're good.
We're all good.
We're good, yeah.
Go give him a snack.
Yes.
No. Been there, done that. Guess what? Not even a thank you. Don't ask me about giving snacks away in this town. I'm done. I used to love that show, Russ. The cops Bad boys, bad boys. I showed it to Anton. Well, no, I think he had seen it. I just can't remember. I showed it to the kids, so the kids got a kick out of that song. They absolutely loved it. I would say they came for the biltong, but I already know the answer. We used to have an okay relationship with the police. It's not. I mean, we're polite, we're friendly, but we just don't cross paths very often. Besides, I would say on the parking lot, it is not a street, but it is used as a street. We just cross paths there. Bear burgers. Oh, raccoons. Yes, Ike. Thank you. It's a raccoon. That black-eyed little thingy. Yes. And we do have possums. Why there's an O before that word, I do not know. But yes, we do have possums. That is interesting called gaming. I do not know if my stature, I'm a little short. I would be a lovely snack for them. No, thank you. I'll keep my distance from them. Ooh, sensei, mountain lions, puma, cougar, yes, as well as the black bear. Yeah, I think those guys, Trash Panda, Sid, you got it. That's it, Trash Panda. That is the name. Cam, thank you for the reiteration. Hey, you do like it, Finboy. Have you finished? I'm curious if the mango chutney's gone or if you still have a little bit left. Now, who grew up with pressure cookers and always wondered if it was going to explode in the house? I remember the one my mom used to have had this little topper, and it would whistle, and I swear this thing would go crazy. I thought it was going to absolutely explode, and she clamped it down.
Mic was on, so I don't know. There was some yak, yak, yak outside. Not much.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how much people heard.
They probably heard you.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Well, heard whatever's going on.
Yeah.
People like to weaponize the city of Roanoke and send them at it.
Yeah, but they do. They're too small, those guys.
I
like
know.
this.
Yes, they can see
like
you.
That. Not like this. Like this.
Who's skinny for that one? Duck fat. Thank you for your order. We appreciate it. What did you go for? Because I did receive one from someone who took our awesome new item, the Wagyu Peri Peri. I have to say, that stuff is phenomenal. We took some down for the first time. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, Saturday. Sliced it up. My tray is empty that I had in front. We've been sharing it with some of our in-store customers. It is a rave, I will say. People really like it. I'm a fan. The thing I noted with the Wagyu Peri Peri is it does still have a sweet undertone because of the Wagyu meat. That's just how it is. It's, I guess, considered gamey, but to me, it has a sweetness to it compared to the Angus. So very good. So if you like that peri peri and want a little change to it, try the Wagyu for sure. You do. I will vouch for Sensei. He is here regularly. We haven't seen you for your load, so let us know when you are coming for more. We have it all. All the sausage you can have. So Diva Dog Mom, you agree? You know what I'm talking about. Those things, oh, they made me nervous. Dutch oven, yes. I agree, Russ. The Angus is very good. That's actually what we eat more than anything. You'll laugh. Whatever is running low, we do not touch for anything. We'll save it for the customers. We're very mindful about that. So sometimes we don't get to eat the good stuff. We don't get to eat our favorites, but that's okay. We'll save it for the people. Cam, it is not an Anton or eat at Anton stream without a just the tip moment. Now, I didn't see him clean the tip. Did anyone else? I don't know.
All right, I got 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Did
then
you
I
clean
got
the tip?
I did not. I cleaned the tip. It was already clean. I will clean it when I come back.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm gonna fry the breads quickly, and then I just gotta toast them up, and then I will bring everything here so people can see the beautifulness.
You're not supposed to say that or type that.
What's that? Let's I read it.
Oh, I can read it. You'll just, it may not sound very good.
Yeah, of course. My Polish sausage has been good for over 57 years now, and it's still going. Yes.
No, still good.
Still good.
Yes.
Still good.
I'm sure
still
it's still going, but
let's still good.
read what he said.
Yes, it's still good. Yeah. Well, you know, if you make good sausage, it's always good sausage.
Don't worry, the salami is going to be down
Ooh,
soon.
that is looking very
some?
good. I can go see. Yeah, I can.
You want to give a tease? So that is what Sensei is after, waiting for the salami to dry. So I did take a beautiful picture of the salami the other day, bragging that I cannot wait to taste it. I don't know why people took it the wrong way. The salami looks good. What can I say? Thank you, Polish Dog. I appreciate knowing. Yeah, the salami is actually really good. Giggity, right? That's spot on. You know what? If we do not laugh, we will cry. The world is a little crazy right now. So have fun with our language if at all possible. And food is perfect for that because it's causes you to use multiple sensations at once. So why not enjoy whatever you can with the food? Yeah, I actually wondered, Nora, I was thinking of you, what you will think of the Wagyu peri peri. Because I know you love the Angus. I was very curious about that. Anton had a good joke about that one when it was cold. I cannot remember what it was, Bright Can, but it definitely made me chuckle. So boiling dry is the issue with pressure cookers. Yes. So Wise Elk, question for you: has any? Well, I guess not just you, but everybody. Has anyone made caramel with a condensed milk can? Do you know how much at risk you are for that guy popping open? Now, something at a boiling heat that's been compressed in a can, I'm sure you can imagine what the effects of that would be. Well, in South Africa, that's pretty common practice. That they would do is turn the condensed milk into caramel so that they can make different desserts and such. And if you do that in an open pot and it does burst, say there's an imperfection in the can, dent, what have you, we're talking burning and skin probably not surviving. That is not cool. You know, Sensei, I was thinking, yes, your meat, I wouldn't say murder. It's a way to make sure that we get all of the nutrition offered on the earth. The animals eat the vegetables, we eat the animals, therefore we are eating the vegetables and gaining the nutrients. It's a pass, right? I'm a vegetarian. I eat the beef to get the veg. It works. I will say, I do really like not having vegetables and fruits in my diet so much. I notice my body doesn't respond to them as well, but I like the effects of different fruits and veg for healing aspects. I feel like we've gone almost off the deep end from the pharmaceutical world versus the holistic world, and it's been a fun transition to use different plants, herbs, oils. I'm not too big on the herbs, but one thing I learned from one of my customers when I was pregnant with our youngest was cloves. I forgot because, you know, you don't do this as a regular practice, or I didn't. Cloves actually have a antibacterial component in them. So if you put cloves in with your tea and let them steep, that helps provide some protection for your body. Something so simple as that, like whole cloves, but make sure they're not crushed. I really like that side of it. I've got some nasal issues, so if I sound a little raspy, per se, that's thanks to all of the lovely pollen outside. So I took advantage of that lovely customer bringing me, what was it, ginger tea with honey. It's like the granule, so it's a ginger honey granule tea and cloves. I still have some because I don't use these remedies very often, only when necessary, and that made such a big difference today. 4 hours thick. I have in the can for sure. Duck fat, are you talking about the caramel? I'm not sure what that was in. PETA, preparing edible, tasty animals. You got it. Now, I chuckle with some of the social media platforms. They try to give you ads of things that are completely controversial to what you actually follow, i.e., pushing narratives. That would never happen, I know. But it's always the PETA stuff, and it makes me laugh so hard when I read the thoughts and the things that people actually come up with. It doesn't make any sense to me. Wouldn't the can's lining be a problem? Yes and no, Astro Sweat. You'll have to answer this. So that looks really good.
Bread's almost done. Yes. What is the question?
Sausage?
Sausage.
Nice. Okay. Wouldn't the can's lining be a problem when heated for the condensed milk turning into caramel?
With the what?
Can's lining be an issue?
When you boil it?
Yeah.
No, because you don't. You
take off the sticker. Obviously.
Yes, you take off the sticker, but you don't. You don't put it on like open heat. Remember, it's under pressure in the can, and you have to keep it covered with water all the time. So you can put a lid on, but you got to keep it covered, and it just caramelizes right through. But it takes about 2 or 3 hours.
I was mentioning, because I mentioned the crock pot, or not crock pots, the pressure cookers.
Yes. Yeah, that's dangerous.
He's running away. When he comes back, I'll update him more, because he'll give more information on that. I thought I missed someone. It doesn't look like it. Clove tea with honey, yes. Ginger beer fermenting, awesome. Now that has got to be really nice. I used to enjoy ginger beer. I'm not gonna lie, the taste, I can always notice something else in them. The ones we have in shop were okay. Anton's ad is not a thing yet. What do you mean? What do you mean, Ike? Are you talking about what Anton and I need to get back to you, I presume? We do need to get back to you. We need to get back to you, and we need to get back to Sensei. We have some people to discuss things with. In Cult Gaming, I totally missed your comment. Salad is not food. Salad is what my food eats. Spot on, good sir. Yes, thank you. No, we don't eat those things. We don't eat snail food around here. We eat real food. You know, I chuckle when I look at the vegan diet versus the carnivore diet. Anton was looking at one of the famous not famous, but popular carnivore doctors, and they showed this vegan baby. I swear that is child abuse. This poor child is so thin. Just the skin even looks paper thin. The skin looks unhealthy. Everything about this child looks unhealthy. And I look at our son. He is almost oversized, but not fat, not unhealthy, just big. I guess what people used to say when I was younger was big boned, which maybe would fit it, but he's not chunky. He's just healthy, and his skin always has a glow. It always has good elasticity to it. He's got good coloration. His awareness, he's alert, he's with it. And that is from the diet. That is from what he's fed and what he's had since the very beginning in the womb, not just out of the womb. So I am a big proponent for eat your meat. Plastic interior lining, Seth. Maybe. I'll ask Anton about that as well. Oh, baked possum. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Polish dog. I mean, frog legs is a thing in Louisiana, and I spent a lot of time down there as a kid, but not something I partook.
All right, so not the best, but pretty decent. Yeah, pretty decent. Can't complain too much.
It'll taste good no matter what.
Yeah. Well, I won't eat it, so kids will be happy no matter what. There we go. All right.
Finboy, you are spot on. He is a biltong baby. 100%.
Yes. There we go. Well, welcoming Finboy. I haven't said hi to him.
I know, there's a few people that I've been chatting with that you may not know are in. Yes.
Oh, there we go.
No, Sensei, I can't do it. Even all the Cajun food, I couldn't do the frog legs. That and oysters. I'm sorry, I don't eat snot. I don't eat snot.
Agreed.
No.
Agreed.
I did the crawdads a little bit, but the whole sucking the head, no, I can't do that either. Nope. So you guys can have fun with that statement. Someone else can do that on my behalf. I did the gator. I've had plenty of gator in my life. Nothing wrong with that. I chuckle with Louisiana, though. I spent a lot of time in Slidell, which is very close to New Orleans. It is so slow down there. You cross the border from Texas to Louisiana, and you just feel like it's a slow down.
Sounds
Everything
like
stops.
Durban in South Africa.
Everything stops. Everyone's relaxed. Where do you want me?
No. You good? I want to get a knife.
Okay. You just tell me if I need another position here.
No. Okay. Position is fine. Don't move. Just stay right there. All right.
All right, Ike, are you sure you're not going to eat Russ? Just checking.
All right, I'll put this down. Yeah. This one.
They always say the frog legs taste like chicken, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it.
No, I've had crocodile. That was not good, man.
Alligator, it's tough.
Well, no, the one I had was soft, but it was like fatty chicken, like fatty chicken.
Oh, you mentioned that, yeah.
But it was cold. Ugh, no good.
I will say though, they like to make jerkies out of all of that.
Yeah,
stuff,
I've had a bunch of people ask me about the
yeah.
like alligator jerky. I'm like, dude, like just beef. Let's just eat beef. Like the Wagyu is very good.
Yes.
Let me see.
I know I had a question for Anton, so I'm gonna go find it.
Yeah, I'm trying to do at least one plate here.
Astro Sweat, I totally miss this. I too eat vegetarian converters. They are delicious, roasted, grilled, or cured.
Correct.
100%, sir.
Let me see.
100%.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh,
That's
when the
not too bad.
juice is running, you know it's good.
All right. There we go. How about them apples? It's not too bad. All right.
And Jody, yes, cows eat grass, therefore steak is plant-based. I agree. That's what I tell people all the time. I am a vegetarian. I eat the things that eat the grass.
Yep. All right.
Polish dog, I missed this. I dumpster dove for some vinyl records before when I was a kid.
Hey, that was a thing, man. People used to throw them out. 78s and 33s.
I remember dumpster diving behind an old, what was it? Like a convenience store. So they had all the nice makeups. And this was in the 90s. So it was the lovely shimmer and all kinds of stuff. They would just throw it away. No, I can't remember what I was going to share with you. It was something to do with the candy. No, it was the lining. I think it was the lining.
How about that? We should take a picture of that.
Really good.
Let me see if I can. I've got to wipe my
You got to wipe
again.
that off.
Yeah, I'm going to. That's
Spread the
plan.
juice around.
Yes.
Are we squeezing the juice? Sorry, can't help myself.
Didn't get that fly raisin or that sky raisin.
Sky raisin. Sky raisin.
Giving me
Burnt
upsetness.
offerings a pleasant smell to the Lord.
All right, so there we go. Everybody see that?
Yes.
All right, so sausage, normal cheese. I couldn't find a piece of cheese, otherwise I would have cut it on that. Steak, and then the fried grilled cheese.
Small amount of meat, you know.
Well, that should be the predominant part of the meal. All
Look at
right.
that. We got 4 different types of meat here.
Yep.
And cheese. I mean, that's more meat products.
Yeah,
How about
that's
them
more-
apples?
More cow-based.
Always cow-based.
Mm-hmm.
It smells really good.
Mm-hmm.
Brett
Yeah,
Kim would like
actually,
4
very good.
plates of that. Yes.
Mhm.
Myoglobin. Yeah, yum.
That's actually very good. Wow.
Mm.
That so that was left out about 3 hours.
That's delicious.
Yeah, I left it out about 3 hours. Salt, just left it out about 2 hours, and then pepper, and then I put the braai spice. That actually came out very nice.
It is so juicy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to sop it up, but it's not. It's not staying. Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
You too. Here.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Well, by the way, that's my piece of steak we're sharing.
Well, we can continue sharing. I don't mind.
That'd be good.
Oh, I was asked if the buffalo is back. I want to say it was Cam. Yes, bison
is
is
back.
available. You will find it on both websites. So Anton's USA, but I highly suggest going to Biltong USA using code STF10. Oh, I almost got it. For 10% off on your Biltong order. Now, Wise Elk, why would you do that? What am I reading here?
Do what?
Oh. He says there used to be 1 billion buffalo chewing and darting. It's supposed to be farting in America. The world didn't die; it thrived. You know how many people assume that eating meat will actually give you gas, but it is the opposite?
Well, so in South Africa, I don't know if you guys know what gout is. But gout's quite a big thing in South Africa, people getting gout. And the first thing they tell you to do is stop eating red meat. And I always ask people, okay, but gout is like it's basically the juice in your joints that crystallize and causes inflation. So it's like having like sand in your joints, very painful. I have some friends that get gout. The first thing they say is stop drinking red wine,
Yes.
stop eating red meat. And I'm like, I don't understand. How do you know that's what caused? Because I have a friend, or had a friend, his was caused by bananas. If he eats bananas, he gets gout. So it's more, to me, in my opinion, like an allergic reaction. But the first thing they say is you got to cut out the red meat. I'm like, I don't understand.
No, they're crazy.
Mm.
Are you sharing those? That's a little big for my mouth. There's people watching.
Go talk to those monkeys quick. Find out what they want, and then we can finish up here.
Okay, and she should be out of here, so I gotta.
Okay, yeah, we gotta finish up because our staff is leaving, and our kids are hungry. I still have a 2-hour round trip to do with a trailer full of stuff, so I'm gonna be late running into Viva. But I'll leave Nicole for the chat. She'll drop the chat. I'll just listen while I'm driving. But yeah, I mean that's basically that. The breads, I think the kids are going to be very happy with those because it's grilled cheese for a change and not other nonsense. The meat is great. Oh, this actually came out real nice. That is a real nice snack. All right, let's finish up, yeah?
We're good for a minute, so we can say our goodbyes. And you can eat the rest of my meat that you've already stolen. I see that. I walk away. And now I know why
that
you
was
sent me
yours. That little piece. That's it. No meat till later. No more meat till later. All right.
The meat.
Anybody we got to say anything to? Anybody ask anything? Sugar gives you gout. Maybe. Sugar does all kinds of bad shit to you. They reckon sugar actually fucks up your bone density. So, you know, osteoporosis.
Not to mention, what's the
Thanks, Cam.
diabetes?
Yeah.
What do they call it now? Type 3 diabetes is Alzheimer's. So don't eat sugar, eat meat. Sorry,
yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Well, anyway, Biltong USA, if you like what we do, don't give us money, buy stuff. We send you stuff.
Eat meat.
Yes, eat meat. Stay healthy. We'll see you guys on Friday, and hopefully I'll have some interesting stuff to make. All right. Enjoy. Thank you very much. I need to take a picture of that.